What's going on, guys? Check in.
Kara?
And we are here once again for Kara Watches Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So we are at part 6, year 6 of our Harry Potter watch through. And we are right on we're getting ready for the grand finale now. The next up is the 2-part Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So
I'm scared.
yeah, this one was pretty intense.
I'm sad.
This one was a little rough, not in a bad way. It was. I'm gonna just throw this out here. If you've never seen the movie again, there's gonna be spoilers because it's gonna be because it's Kara. And again, the movie came out in 2009, so it was gonna be spoilers. So now we're dealing with. Actually, the big thing about this one is you're. Oh gosh, what can I say? There's no Voldemort in this movie, but he's all around because basically, his Death Eaters are kind of infiltrate the Muggle world, the Wizarding world, and Dumbledore's trying to basically unlock a riddle for Tom Riddle, unlock a key memory to try and solve what's going on with Voldemort as it is. And along with that dark part, you also have more of Malfoy.
Some Malfoy.
His the most he's done in all these movies, which is really cool. You get a little more mystery with Snape and everything else. Plus, you also get a bit of a teenage romance, which has been brewing for quite some time. Which, if
we got some jealousy over here.
Well, yeah, but for me, it was interesting, especially. I mean, the seeds are being planted for years at this point, which I think, looking back, knowing what I know, at this point we know too, but there's always little subtle hints in going back as far as Chamber of Secrets, with the hint of Hermione and Ron. After that, you've got the Ginny and Harry stuff.
Yeah.
But again, what I think is interesting is that, I don't know how this plays in the books, but visually, you just see little subtle nods, looks, whatever, which are subtle, so subtle. But if you pick up the signs, you see where it's going, and which I think is great, and kind of all fruition here. And what I also think is interesting, from my own aspect, if we're talking about the love aspect, is the Hermione and Ron thing. Because you go in, you're thinking, well, it's obviously going to be Harry and Hermione, because you never would have expected Harry and Ron, excuse me, Hermione and Ron. Harry and Ron, that's a whole other thing, but Hermione and Ron. So I think that's really cool. So what did you think of the movie?
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
It's too sad.
Yeah, I told you, after Chamber of Secrets, we're going to get dark and dark and darker, and it's going to get more dark for this final chapter. Things like I said, at this point, the stakes are extremely high. We're dealing with life and death, obviously, and it's just going to get more and more, real. So we're about to get really dark. So again, spoiler alert: Dumbledore dies in this movie, and it was a little heartbreaking, I think. Yeah, for Kara, which is he's a great character. All this time, we've only watched this movie, I think, over time when the first one came out in 2001, so it's been almost 10 years. Where the audience have dealt with this character, and credit to Richard Harris in the first 2 films and Michael Gambon, who does an excellent job. Taking over for Richard Harris, which I think is probably because as old as Richard Harris was, I don't think he really could have done what Michael Gambon did in the role as Dumbledore. It's really good, and it all pays off to this emotional ending, which sets up the Deathly Hallows and opens up more questions that need to be answered. So I'm thinking right now, you're looking at this and you're thinking you have all the answers, but there's more. All the Tom Riddles have not been unlocked yet. The riddles, see.
Wait, what? All I know that Tom Riddle is Lord.
It's Voldemort.
Yeah.
But I was making a joke. Riddles, riddles has puzzles. It's a bad joke. Anyway.
I know that.
Okay, so. Okay, you say you didn't like it, but I think you had to enjoy something of it. I mean, in a serious note.
The jealousy in here.
Jealousy.
Yeah. Honestly, the part I think it's really funny is that when Ron was poisoned by his secret admirer.
Well, actually, that's not true. Because there's a whole thing when you have a new potions teacher who comes in. And it's basically part of the plot because he knew Tom Riddle. He knows the secret, and that's what Dumbledore's trying to get to. So he invites him to school. It's Slughorn, Professor Slughorn. And he's talking about the creating of love potions. And all these girls are going just really gaga over it. But it was a girl who was trying to get Harry. But Ron just happened to eat the candy or whatever. And he got overdosed with this love potion. And he was... Well, and this is actually a great... Rupert Grint has a great... I guess performance in this. He has to do a lot with... More so he's done prior. He's dealing with, he is a ladies' man. The girls all want Ron. Apparently,
all the girls want Harry.
No, they all want some of that Weasley, which is hilarious.
There's too much Weasleys in the.
There are a lot of Weasleys.
There's set.
We've got you guys the parents. You've got the Ron. You got his twin brothers. You got his sister.
Sister Jenny.
I think he's
Percy.
Yeah, there's so much Weasley. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, he gets the potion and he just goes crazy, and which ends up but that was just the funny bit, which helps with something later on. But the whole thing is the Hermione, Ron, and this other girl whose name I don't remember, the love triangle. But she's all about Ron, and this she is totally obsessed with Ron, and it's like it's
Stop. Like literally what Harry said. She stalked you for 3 months.
She snogged you. That wasn't stalked. She said snogged you. But snogging, it's basically it's British slang for making out and kissing.
Ah.
Yeah. It's
I'll leave now.
Because that's the whole thing they keep saying. Don't be snogging or in front of or Ron sees his Ginny kissing another guy, and he's like, I can't be here. I can't watch him. He's snogging my sister. I can't be there. And then she's. Tell Hermione, what would you think? Or Hermione's like, well, what would you do if she saw you and me snogging? And he's, of course, oblivious to what she's trying to say. But, yeah, so snogging is basically just kissing.
Okay, that's wonderful.
And it's really a disgusting term. I mean, it's not like you're snotty or something. But anyway, so yeah, that's a fun, out of the darkness in this movie, the whole, teen romance is actually kind of uplifting, and it's kind of sweet. And actually, for myself, I like the Hermione Ron thing. I think it's so cute and sweet. I really do. And Emma Watson does a fantastic job with it. What else did you like? Give me your. I'm talking a lot. I need your thoughts. I need you to open up.
Okay.
Open up something or other. I'm gonna spell.
Okay. I opened up.
Seriously,
Okay, so just the gore is not the gore, the horror, the horror from the backstory and from Tom Riddle.
Okay, yeah, because you learn about.
You don't get a lot of answers.
No, I mean, but it's setting you up for what the basic plot of Deathly Hallows going, because they set up the fact that Tom Riddle learned how to split his soul into these items called Horcruxes. Did you understand what all that meant? What we were talking about there? Did that make sense to you?
No.
Okay. The reason why Voldemort is still alive is because as Tom Riddle, he learned how to split his soul into somewhere else to help basically.
2 different pieces?
Well, in this case, 7. There are 7 different Horcruxes. So as long as all those are around, he will be immortal. You can't kill him until you destroy all it, because his soul is always somewhere else.
Okay.
And that's what Dumbledore and Harry were trying to do. Get that little when he was drinking that water. Again, Paul, we're having a conversation. I'm sorry, but yeah, that little locket that Harry found. That was a Horcrux. Of course, they found out it was fake, and someone already got hold of it. But that's what looking forward in Deathly Hallows.
Okay.
They're going to try and find the Horcruxes so they can destroy Voldemort. To make you kill or destroy the Horcruxes, it will make Voldemort human. You all right there?
Just itchy.
It'll make Voldemort human so they can finally kill him. Right now, that's why he's coming back, because he has a different Horcrux. They got to figure out what they are and all that.
Okay, we're good.
Seriously? We are on camera. You're biting your hand. You're going Campbell on me. Okay. Stop. Stop.
My hands are itchy.
Oh my God. You know why? Because he's wearing these things here. You need loose ones like this. So yeah, there is that, a nice dark aspect of it. And again, you get more mystery with, Malfoy being really playing on he's the chosen one to kill Dumbledore, but he's obviously conflicted with what he's trying to do. And then, of course, you have even more mystery with, I just can't with her, with Snape. So, are you excited to see what happens going forward with the, like I said, the 2-part finale? It's going to be big. It's going to be a lot going on here.
No.
No?
Yes, I am just a bit nervous of what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Okay, well, the one thing that's I think is good that sets you up for Deathly Hallows is the fact that Dumbledore did die in this film. And I say that, you're like, why is that good? It's not like good that happened, but for story-wise, because it tells you going into the next film, nothing is off limits. Nobody is safe. If they didn't kill all, like Dumbledore, he's a huge character. Who knows? Nobody's safe. Anybody could possibly die, story-wise. So you don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, the stakes are the highest they're ever going to be. Like I said, it's just going to be a lot of, edge of your seat. But you look very sad. She's very sad. But pointedly, just be prepared. Anything can happen when we get to Deathly Hallows. Okay. I think we'll. I think anything else you want to say besides itching yourself there or scratching?
No.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay. You sure?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, this was a fun one. Okay, we're again. I don't really have an accurate. I really need to write these down where our last videos were as far as our ranking, because I don't even know. But where would you stick this one, or how would you against the other 5 you like? All the first 6 Harry Potter films. Where would you put Half-Blood Prince?
Number 1.
Really?
It's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, it's really good, especially with the teenage drama.
Okay. I'm surprised by that, actually. I don't know where I would put it, because I don't remember my last list. I think my last list, though. Seriously? It's too late at night. It's too much caffeine. All right. Actually, I don't know where I'd put it. I think the last list I might have had Prisoner of Azkaban at 1. Where would I? I think I'd be up there. Oh man. I think I would. Oh man. You know what? Actually, I've been up on the fence about this. I think I might put this at number 1 also. Because again, I like the dark story. I like where it's going. I enjoyed the romantic stuff. But again, it's just there's so much happening here. It's going to push the story forward, and I really like that a lot. The darker it gets, the more I'm actually enjoying it, because it's becoming more. It's not so getting away from the kid friendly, which it has been actually since the 3rd one. But the more further it gets, the more I enjoy that. So I think I really like this a lot, and I'm looking forward to going back and revisiting Deathly Hallows 1 and 2, and to see how Kara reacts to it.
I'm scared.
I'm sure she'll be bouncing around like a maniac when we do. So, on that note, that's all we got to say for Harry Potter, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So, if you enjoyed this, click thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Let us know your thoughts and feelings on Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Or just say hi. We'll always take hi. So, until next time, this is Chuck and
Kara.
And we will see you
I'm fine.
on the other side.
I'm fine.